But how do we get to a place where we don't have to go into the store anymore and worry about poisoning ourselves?
FakeSpot is a great tool. It's an online resource. It actually collects all the data from people's reviews and says if they're real or fake or not. These products online have thousands of reviews. It's so compelling to be like, it's working for thousands of people, let me buy it, right? But they actually gauge these reviews and let you know if they're fake or not.
There's a couple important self-regulatory initiatives. As we're talking about, there are third-party seals where groups like USP and NSF go into facilities, they evaluate the ingredients, they evaluate the manufacturing process. We also have an advertising review program with the National Advertising Division where we put our own resources to go after outrageous claims. And this has been going on for 10 years. We've done over 200 cases. So the responsible industry is on your side. We want to get these ridiculous products out of the marketplace.
But Dr. Duffy, I spoke to the National Advertising Division of the Better Business Bureau, and they told me that they only go after about 30 products a year, and booty enhancement supplements aren't even on their radar. So it's nice that they're there.
The program up where any concerned citizen can submit an advertising claim challenge, and it will go forward as a voluntary regulatory process. If the company is not willing to follow the law, they're referred to the FTC, and it goes to the top of their pile. A very popular shoe company spent $25 million in fines because they made the very same claims to have a shoe that makes your butt look better. It happens. This is not new.
Okay, before we go, Dr. Ovitt, if you're a consumer and your doc says, look, take vitamin D supplements or some other supplement, in your research, is there a way that we can protect ourselves so that we know we're getting what we're paying for?
100%.
Yes, so I think the answer is that if it does say USP verified, then you know at least what's on the label is what's in the bottle, and you know it meets the manufacturer standard, and that's it. But remember, I honestly think that if you look at these 85,000 supplements, I would say there are fewer than 10 that actually are of any benefit, and pretty much they're all in the vitamin class. I mean, you could make an argument that melatonin does affect sleep cycle. You can get a quality product. Melatonin is actually on our formulary. But for the most part, nothing else is on our formulary, which tells you we look at each of these products when people want to use them or when doctors prescribe them to see whether there's any evidence for efficacy, and we can't find it, which is why this industry always does the wink and nod, right? It doesn't say shrinks prostates. It says support prostate health, supports heart health, supports joint health, because they know there aren't the data there to prove that it works. The industry is built on sand.
Well, and another reason why it works and people come back and they're reordering this is a placebo effect that they may convince themselves.
And if I may,
feeling better.
I'll tell you right now, I have grown in my perspective on this, and I will tell you that if someone takes a supplement and they know what is in it is what they're buying, it's certified, and they get a placebo effect, even if it's having no true physiologic effect, I'm okay with that as long as we know it's not doing danger.
Yay, Travis! That's we
can't ignore we cannot ignore a placebo effect. But what I will say is this: is anyone who is taking supplements out there, treat this like a drug. Tell your physicians exactly what supplements you're taking. Be very wary of these claims. Most of them are, let me put it this way. Many of them you will hear seem quite absurd or over the top or unrealistic. That's when you need to be concerned. And last maybe but not least here is if you're also someone who, we didn't even get into this, and this is the part where I struggle a little bit, is the cost. And a lot of times I'll have people come in even to the ER and they're on hundreds and hundreds of dollars of supplements, and if they're not getting what they're paying for, I think we just need to be aware of that. For right now, we just have to police ourselves.
Well, buyer beware.
Buyer beware. Absolutely.
USP.
Yeah. I will never look at supplements, online and in stores again. It was extremely eye-opening to do this investigation, and I think everybody should take note.
Well, you did a great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
And certainly, Dr. Duffy, we appreciate you in the industry, hopefully starting to police yourselves more. Dr. Offit, appreciate all the work that you've done. And Consumer Reports generated a list of dangerous supplement ingredients. We're going to have a link on our website, thedoctorstv.com. We'll be right back.